Hey, this is Tomas from OKisNOTenough.com, helping you become the best version of yourself and create a more exciting and more fulfilling life. And today, I have something quite special for you. Because this video is the first one of an introduction to my Ultimate Self-Confidence Guide series of videos that I will be sharing with you over the next few weeks and possibly months. Why am I doing this? Well, because self-confidence is one of the most important skills for us to develop for our personal and professional growth, and frankly for our emotional well-being as well. And yes, I said a skill, not a trait, because confidence is not something that you have. Confidence is something that you do. Okay, and now you may be wondering, but how do I develop the ultimate self-confidence? First of all, let me tell you this. Over the last 8 years of me coaching professionally, I have worked with hundreds and hundreds of clients, and I would have to think long and hard to come up with a handful of clients that didn't bring up self-confidence as one of the areas that they wanted to work on, regardless of whether they were successful entrepreneurs, CEOs, lawyers, or just at the very beginning of their personal development journey. Basically, what I'm saying is, if you feel like your self-confidence needs some work, you are definitely not alone, and it's not something you should feel weird about or even ashamed of. The reason why I'm saying this is because when you start seeing self-confidence as a skill, it will be easier to believe that you can develop it. That's how anybody with great self-confidence has done it. And before we move on, let's define self-confidence. Self-confidence is the feeling of trust in your skills, qualities, judgment, and capabilities. In this Ultimate Self-Confidence series, I will share with you dozens and dozens of tools, methods, tips, and tricks that I've learned, tried, tested, and used over the last possibly 15 years that will help you improve your self-confidence level. But let's make one thing clear. You can't meditate yourself into being more confident. And that's not to say that meditation doesn't help at all. What I'm trying to say is that you can't just read books on self-confidence and plaster your walls with self-confidence quotes. Self-confidence is a skill, so you need to practice it and develop it. Some of the tips that I will be sharing with you will be completely new to you. Others you've probably heard before. But if you catch yourself thinking, yeah, I've heard this before, this one too, that's nothing new, but you still struggling with self-confidence, then it can mean only one thing. You know it, but you haven't been practicing it. And knowing and not doing is the same as not knowing at all. So don't let this be yet another theoretical adventure into building self-confidence. Hey, I hate to break it to you, but do nothing and be more confident is not one of the tips. But don't let this discourage you. Building a healthy level of self-confidence doesn't take a lifetime to develop. With focus and consistency, you'll get there sooner than you think. And having a healthy level of self-confidence will have a transformational impact in your personal and professional life. Think about how it could transform your performance and relationships at work. Think about who you could connect with and befriend. And think about what you dare and what could come out of these opportunities. So let this be the beginning of something extraordinary. The tips, the tools, the methods that I'll be sharing with you over the many videos are more than you will ever need to know for building a really healthy, good, strong level of self-confidence. So let this be the beginning of something extraordinary. I'll see you in the video with the tip number 1. Little Many of them you probably never. Good.